You likely attribute your lack of progress to a lack of discipline, assuming that you simply aren't working hard enough. Willpower is rarely the missing ingredient. You are experiencing a state of neurological paralysis caused by the sheer volume of available choices. Every digital platform presents a dozen conflicting paths to success. You are told to learn to code, start dropshipping, master AI, and build a personal brand, all at the same time. Specialized knowledge that once required years to track down now appears in seconds, removing the natural pauses that once allowed the mind to focus on a single task. The brain interprets the simple act of gathering this information as actual progress, creating a false sense of achievement before the work begins. You remain in a state of hyper-stimulated inaction, where the consumption of digital content replaces real-world execution. To understand why this happens, we have to look at the psychological mechanics of how we make decisions. Behavioral scientists call this phenomenon choice overload, and the digital landscape serves as its primary driver. Most people assume that having more tools and more potential paths should logically lead to a better, more tailored outcome. This graph illustrates the reality. As the volume of choices increases on the x-axis, there is an exponential rise in cognitive fatigue on the y-axis, pushing the brain toward a critical threshold. When the brain crosses this fatigue threshold, it halts executive decision-making to protect its energy reserves. With the decision-making center offline, the mind defaults to the path of least resistance, scrolling indefinitely without ever selecting a route. This digital environment exploits these biological limits, turning an abundance of information into a barrier to action. The paralysis of choice is only the first hurdle. The second is found in your neurochemistry. Dopamine is frequently misunderstood. It functions strictly as the chemical of reward anticipation, signaling the brain that something valuable is about to happen. Clicking on a self-improvement video triggers an instantaneous spike in this anticipatory chemical. This chemical flood tricks your biology. Your brain feels the satisfaction of having acquired a new skill, while your actual progress stagnates. This spike replaces the slow, hard-earned dopamine release that comes from genuine, difficult problem-solving. Consuming motivational content creates a fake dopamine trap, providing the illusion of potential while draining the drive required to actually execute. There is a significant gap between the effortless high of consumption and the biological reality of applying effort. A perfectly edited tutorial removes every natural obstacle. You see a curated process free of failure, typos, or frustration. Real execution introduces immediate friction. When you sit down to write your own code or draft a business plan, you encounter a level of mental resistance that was absent from the video. Your brain resists this friction because it perceives intense cognitive tasks as a threat to its caloric energy. In response to this discomfort, your brain signals you to escape, seeking another easy hit of anticipatory dopamine. This creates a cycle where you abandon the difficult task just to watch another tutorial about that same task. Binging on self-improvement content serves as an addictive buffer against the discomfort of real-world struggle. The few who actually build things manage to escape this loop through a very specific set of behaviors. We assume high achievers possess a superior ability to process massive amounts of information, or that they can learn multiple skills simultaneously. Their actual defining trait is strategic ignorance, the intentional and ruthless blinding of oneself to alternative paths and current trends. They select one single discipline and apply a total rejection to the remaining 99% of the digital noise. This singular focus removes the option to escape. When the mental friction hits, their brain is forced to confront the difficulty and adapt. In an age of infinite noise, achievement is determined by the specific paths you choose to ignore. Breaking this loop requires a deliberate intervention in your own habits. Starve the fake dopamine by shutting down passive learning tabs and eliminating redundant choices you keep telling yourself you might pursue. Commit to one specific goal today and direct every ounce of your cognitive energy into that pursuit. No one is coming to save you from these habits. Drop the excuses and take action now. Subscribe if you're ready for more hard truths. Paralysis ends the second you choose to embrace the friction of doing over the comfort of watching.